my Annabelle friends, it's me, Hilary, and today I have an art project for you. So this art project is called Paper Towel Tube Flower Prints. Now you will need mom or dad's permission and help today, so we will need their help with gathering materials and completing the project. So if you need to press pause while you go and get mom or dad or a big brother or big sister, if that's okay with your parents, please do so. And when you're ready, you can press play and we'll continue. Okay, so kiddos, mom, dad, brother, sister, we are going to need some materials today. So the materials we will need are 1 or 2 paper towel rolls. This one I've already cut in half, but we'll need 1 or 2 of these. So if you need to pause this video and come back to it in a couple days when your paper towel is empty, when the roll is empty, that's fine. The video will be up for a while, so you can do that, okay? So we'll need 1 or 2 paper towel rolls. We will also need some big adult scissors, so mom or dad, this will be your job. We of course will need some paper to paint. So I have some white paper here, but you can use colored construction paper or newspaper, whatever you like, to actually paint on. I have set out a placemat on my table just to protect my table from the paint. You could use paper, you could use newspaper, flyers, piece of cardboard, a placemat, whatever you like, that is okay to get paint on. You also might want to get a wet cloth or paper towel just in case any paint does spill. You can quickly wipe it up while it's still wet so it doesn't damage any of the furniture. We will also need some paper plates, or you could use a muffin tin. This will hold your paint, so you can either put paint in each muffin cup to keep them separate, or you can use a paper plate if you like, or 2. I'm going to use 2 today to hold our paint. And of course, we will need paint. So I have chosen 4 colors today. So I have green, I have red, I have yellow, and I have blue. Now your paint might look a little bit different, and that's okay. You could use more colors or less colors, whatever you like. All right, so we're gonna get started. So I've already laid out my protective placemat on my table. It might help to tape it down if you like, and as well, it might help to get some tape and actually tape down your piece of paper, because we're going to be stamping the paper towel rolls onto the paper, so the paper actually might lift up while you're pulling the paper towel stamp off. But that's up to you. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and cut my paper towel tube in half. So I have 2 pieces here, and my other roll as well I've already cut, so they are ready to go. So again, if you need to pause the video while you cut your paper towel rolls, please do so and press play when you're ready. Okay, next step is we're going to take our paper plates or the muffin tin, and we're just going to pour some paint onto the plates. Okay, now I have already gone ahead and done that. So again, if you need to pause and then press play when you're ready, when you have something that looks sort of like this. Okay, so I'm just going to put these up here. You might not be able to see them in the video, but they are there. And I have paper ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take the paper towel roll, the one that's the most circle-like, and I've already used this one, but I'm going to dip it in the yellow paint, and this is going to become the center of my flower. So I've dipped it in. Now I'm going to stamp it onto my paper. There we go, and set it aside. I'm just going to move these scissors aside now because I don't need them anymore. Okay, so that's going to be the center of my flower. Now I'm going to take another roll, and you can flatten it out completely flat like this, so that when you let go, it kind of looks like a petal shape. Now if you like, you can do both sides like this. You could do just one side, so I'll show you what that looks like. If you just pinch one side and leave this side open, then you get more of a teardrop shape. Now you might have to kind of hold it somewhat closed, so that it has a smaller teardrop shape or a petal shape. Okay, so we're going to take our whichever petal you want to use, we're going to dip that in our paint, and then we're just going to stamp that around our paper. Now, of course, you don't have to make flowers, you can make whatever you like, but I'll just show you what I've done so far. So that's my flowers so far. Okay, other things you can do is fold this side out and then try to fold this side in, and what that's going to do is create a heart shape. So on your instructions, I've given you lots of examples of different shapes you can make with the rules, and one of them is a heart. Just going to take a second here. So this is where moms and dads, you might have to help out. Little hands, this part can be a little challenging. Okay, and there is my heart shape. It also might be a good idea to take a piece of tape and just to wrap it around the top of the heart, so that when you let go, it can actually just pop up and not really look like a heart at all. So you might want to tape it like that, or just help your child hold it together while you dip it into the paint and stamp it. Okay, you can do all sorts of shapes. If you make 4 hearts, you can tape them together to make a clover, which is something you find in the grass. You could cut your paper towel roll. So I've gone ahead and started cutting this one, so I'll finish it. So I'm just cutting slits, and again, this is a job for mom or dad. Cutting slits about 1 centimeter apart all the way around the tube, and then you can fold all of your cuts down like this, and then dip that in the paint and see what kind of print it leaves on your paper. So there's lots of things you can do. You could also do geometric shapes like triangles, ovals, squares, things like that. But be creative. Of course, you don't have to make a flower. You can make whatever you like. You can just take your tubes, stamp them in the paint, stamp them all over your paper. Okay, I want you to have fun, be creative, and I really hope that you make some beautiful art with this. And what you could do is once it's dry, so maybe tomorrow when it's dry, is hang it up in your window. And then when you go for a walk outside, you could, when you walk by your window, you might be able to see it. And other people who walk by also might be able to enjoy your art from the street or from the sidewalk. So I hope you enjoy this art activity. I'm going to have lots of fun doing it. Have a wonderful day, be creative, have fun.